Let me vlog, hey? So the last vlog you watched from this channel is the Cape Town vlog. If you have not watched that, please do yourself a favor. As soon as you finish this video, go back to that vlog and, you know, and enjoy yourself. I think before this vlog though, I would have posted my expenditure vlog or video, because I wanna give the financial accounts on how much I spent on that Cape Town trip. So this is me opening this vlog officially. I don't know when I'm gonna take to you. Also, I'm going back to work tomorrow after this long leave. Send sympathy cards to me. So I don't have my tripod. In case you're noticing, I'm driving and I'm holding my phone. It's kind of heavy. So please send sympathy cards, because from tomorrow onwards, kind regards. Hey, kindly find the attached. But this is the job we pray for, and we are grateful we have that opportunity to kind regard. Bye. See you. I'm probably going to come back in this very same vlog. Sanibona bantu benkosi. My car is full and it's so hot. This is another day at work. Today is the 7th of February 2024. I am working at the by-elections. I have this mic. Perhaps let me try and erect or just set up my vlogging camera. And kuyashisa guys, kuyashisa. Buso bami buvuthwe lusho. But I'm gonna show you nje kancane like the surroundings here. But I'm working at this voting station in Fryhead. They are having by-elections. And I'm here with the subs members. So where subs is, you are most likely to find me, because I'm responsible. Ihlafazile nje nemoto ka-IEC asaze yayishaya isolo. Hi everyone, welcome again to another vlog day. I'm at work in the parking lot and I'm here to get that car over there, but because it's a weekend I need to use the furthest entrance, because our usual entrance is closed. That's the downside to sharing to have like a shared office space. You know, ngisebenza la eParliament eOlundi, like in simpler terms. I'm going to show you just now the building I'm talking about. This is the building. And I'm usually up there, you know, there by the yellow bus, the right hand side of that yellow bus. I'm usually there. But because it's a weekend, and apparently all I'm going to do in the office is to get the car keys and the trip sheet. You know, I need to get those in order. This is my foot. This is my foot, my weekend fit. But this is me. I'm still gonna get lost and stuff because I'm going to the front. Hey. Outfit of the day type of thing. Well, I don't have a mirror. I don't have a mirror yet in my new place, and this is how I look. Where am I gonna enter? Is it not this side? Apparently not. So damn. I'm now in the office trying to start this computer and it's taking long and I'm not having it. Okay, I don't like the fact that it's taking longer. Let's try this side. The side is bare. Obviously I'm not looking at you because I'm trying to see the sweat happening. Do you guys remember this waistcoat? This medium-sized waistcoat. I ended up not getting the pants because of the crappy performance from the Zara app. You know, it was still there. It was still there. I think even like 4 days after purchasing this, the short was still there. But then the app started acting up. You couldn't view your baskets. You couldn't log into your account details so that you see what you have on your wish list, you know, etc. It was not working. There's nothing that frustrates me like that app. Of all the apps, I'm telling you, of all the apps, even the Take a Lot app is better. Even the Mr. D app is better than the Zara app. I'm sorry to say this, but I'm just going to say it. It is better than the Zara app. Because what is this? You know, it can go for 2 weeks straight without working, which means you can't purchase anything because you can't log on using your details. And at some point, I even tried to open a different account and use like my work email address because I have my private email address there. So, you know, I even tried, but it couldn't even allow me to get that new account because when it becomes crappy, it's just crap, bro. There's nothing you can do. There is nothing you can do about it. I'm hoping to come back tomorrow here because there's an application deadline that I'm trying to chase, and it's going to be next week on the 15th, and that day I'm going to be traveling back. So I might as well just get it over and done with here like tomorrow on Sunday, because I'll need to scan some things, this and that, you know. I'm going to try and come here for that. Okay, we will talk when I get to Pongola. I didn't even tell you what I'm going to do and the purpose of my Saturday at work, but we will talk. We'll talk, don't worry. Ciao. tell me why I did this to myself. By this, I mean leaving things till last minute. I'm at the office. The parking is still empty. I'm at the office because there's this application that I'm processing. And, it was quite like intensive, 8 page, 9 pages type of like creative work that needed to go into. So yeah, I wanna into if it's not a if it's not an obligation, or obligation is not the word. Say, there's something you want to apply for, but you're not obliged to do that. You don't want to get into trouble if you're not doing that. You're just doing that to feed the hunger within you, and knowing what that opportunity is going to set you up for something, massive. So this application I was doing, these applications sometimes, they intensive, as I mentioned, 8 pages, this and that. So I actually started doing it last month, eh? Because it's not something that you can do overnight. You just need to just bite, a little bit, and you move on with your life, and you go bite again, like you go write, say, up to like the third page, so that you give it like the attention it deserves, because you die. You would just die if you were to complete that entire thing like in one day. Like, where are you going to find that time, number one? And I think it can exhaust you mentally. So, long story short, I'm here. I had two sections that were left. And I slept very late this morning. So I slept going for 2 in the AMs, and I had to wake up at 4 again, because there's this deadline I'm trying to meet. The deadline was at 6:59 this morning, and the office was only going to open at 6. Crazy, right? The office was only going to open at 6. But what I don't know, before, like, I lament a greater deal, what I didn't know was that if that other front door is open earlier than 6, that other home affairs entrance, I think you've seen in a video, I mentioned that during weekends and whatever, we don't use the normal entrance, like the front entrance. You have to go all the way down and use home affairs. So I don't know if that other gate opens earlier than 6, but nonetheless, I woke up at 10 past or 5 past 4, because I kept on snoozing, because I had just slept for like shooty. I slept now for two and a couple of minutes, 2 hours and a couple of minutes. Okay, so I'm chasing this deadline, and I have two things to do. I have the last page is the attachment section, where you attach your certificates, your recommendation letter, awards, and whatever you've received, just in something relevant to the application, and your CV, obviously. You also attach it. They also wanted a headshot. So I got here at 6. Remember, the gates were opening at 6. The front door was opening at 6. I got here at 6, and the door was already open, and I went in. So I literally had, I'm lying, it wasn't at 6. It wasn't at 6. It was after 6, because I remember just driving through the traffic lights down there. It was just 18 minutes after 6 and stuff. So it wasn't 6 exactly. And what delayed me is the fact that I started the other section back in my place. So there's a section that requires you to name 8 institutions that you'd like to meet when you go to this particular country. If you are accepted for the program, they say, who would you like to meet? For example, who would you like to meet in Germany, for example, for us to use German as a country? So you have to think along the lines of, what is your proposed project, something that you want to work on? Because we did all of that. Project proposals, if I may say, business case, where, no, actually, not even if I may say, it was the business case, because you had to write, Ugusi, what do you want to work on, and why do you want to work on that? Who's going to benefit? How is your involvement in that particular space going to benefit your project? So that's not like a one-page thing. come on, that's not a one-page thing. If you really think about it, you have to come up with the problem statement, and yazi ukuthi problem statement yakho must, speak everything just in the problem statement before I can, mention a whole lot of details. But a problem statement, I think, should be catchy. Problem statement should be complete. It should cover it's the important, but not even necessarily the how, but the what and the who and the where, most especially, because gonna even mention like resources, wuti, yabo. Yeah, it's just the how that I didn't cover on my problem statement. But let me not bore you already. I'm on 5 minutes. So I'm just like here to share the breathing exercises I was doing. This one recommendation letter was not in a supported format, and I had to print it from my work computer so that I go stamp it, sign whatever it is, put the date, and then go scan that. And I'm also working on my laptop because I don't trust our internet system. It was going to be a whole lot of like whatever. And when you log on with your details using a different system, in particular, when you're working on this particular application, I noticed it's just a mayhem. It's going to tell you your credentials are not okay. So, so ngiyayenza ne, and they what professional headshot. Ngifana ngisuse efonini. Remember, I couldn't attach it because I attached it with my phone because I opened like these on like two gadgets, like my laptop and my phone. But when I attach a picture using my phone, when I go back to my laptop, it's not appearing. So I have to use my laptop. I ended up using a different picture. Luckily, I had pictures saved, like professional, semi-professional pictures saved on my laptop. At least, so I browsed and I found like a headshot now for like me wearing like a pink. It's even a better picture. Thinking about it now, it's even a better picture. But like leaving things to till last minute. But I got really discouraged like throughout, because how many applications of this sort have I sent before? Khathele. It's so discouraging because you're thinking, I'm going to put on this creative work on a piece of paper, explaining myself, making links and this and that, and they don't accept me. You'd obviously not understand this if you're not an ambitious person who tries. I mean, I push, man, I push, and I know what eventually this type of things that I'm saying, like I'm pushing, something is eventually going to give in. Well, this is the first application that I'm going to do in my new responsibility, and I milked that my work responsibility, because even my project I could have done, like I have side projects, man. I could have pursued something totally different from my work, but I had to look for a problem within my work environment. And I am so convinced, Uguti, I chose the issue, the pain in my thorn type of thing, the thorn in my flesh, pain in my thorn. I had to look for because, I remember before deciding on a project, 8 minutes, before deciding on a project, I was thinking, what is it that I really wanna work towards? Obviously, 2 years ago, it was going to be something totally different from what I chose. But I looked at my work and I'm like, where are the gaps? And I could not even wander too far. I was like, exactly, this is what I'm going to fix. This is what I'm going to work towards fixing. It is a major service delivery issue. Yeah, I'm going to tell you more about it. This needs to come through, because if it doesn't come through, perhaps I might not get encouraged to come share my details. Also, izinto phela you also don't share prematurely. Uzothi uyayisenda emoyeni ama-waves alaphayana esihogweni avela I dismantle even before they take off. So I'm just here to debrief myself, I guess. It was a lot, man. It was a lot. And yesterday we had a meeting, totally unrelated meeting, but still within work. And I had a conversation with angicobanga, like ngicobanga nje. What is ucoba? Ngivele ngigeza ngamanzi, literally not even face wash or anything. Yabo? We had a conversation with this other stakeholder I was meeting for the first time. And guess what? He just mentioned the exact project that I'm working on. He mentioned the problem that I decided to explore further. Ukuthi yazi emsebenzini sinenkinga kanje, lokho akusebenzi. It was something that I was aware of. Like I got to learn of this when I joined in October, and I'm like, it just cannot be. You've got to be kidding me. And I'm writing this thing, explain the project. I'm like, shame to my government. Like a huge, big shame to my government, because you cannot tell me that an institution of that caliber undergoes such insufficiencies. It just does not make sense. As a voter, I'm at the receiving end of such service and such inadequacy. Like, how do you explain that? I understand what am I going to use? Like, I understand like an institution that, say, it's a business institution, mhlampe, or business entrepreneurial ban department of some sort. Perhaps they can struggle here and there. We are looking at the bigger picture here. We are looking at, growing entrepreneurs, but it's not a basic type of need. You get what I mean? It's not everyone who's going to be, seeking to pursue entrepreneurial interest. For an example, it's quite an odd one, but you cannot compare a business entrepreneurial department of whatever than the core department that I'm referring to, and them having to go through such despicable things you would not even expect. Uma kuthiwa umsebenzi wami mina ukuthi ngiphume ngiyotshala ummbila, like if my work were to be centered around me having to go plant mealies, let's say that is a service that is given to other people. But if I don't have mealies, you cannot expect me not to have mealies. And I'll have farmers calling me saying, please come and plow mealies for us. And I say, I don't have mealies and I am a government department. You've got to be kidding me. It just cannot be. It cannot even go on. Yes, there's quite a lot of things with the mealies management, the mealies this and that and mealies and what. But you cannot tell me I'm not going to be able to go and plant because I don't have mealies. Or the tractors that I don't have mode of transportation to go and plant the mealies. Then why do I exist? Am I supposed to fly? You've got to be kidding me. You've just got to be kidding me. If I rely on, per se, transporting myself to go plow that mealies, I don't have transport, or I do have like these tractors, but they're not roadworthy. You've got to be kidding me. There's no fucking way. I'm swearing so early in the morning. You've got to be kidding me. I'm so happy I was able to press that submit button, because I'm thinking, fine, I'm going to sort out these things. And then when I come press submit, it's going to say late. And my 7-8 pages of creative work is going to go down the drain. I could not live with that. I was like, not in this lifetime. Because I decided to do it. And another thing, I involved umphathi wami because I needed a recommendation letter. And I spoke so late. I knew Baba had to do it. Ebusuku, he's away for work. Just for that, I had to see things through. Because I was like, hey, yes, Baba, I should have requested this letter. Hey, but I know it's late. No, it's fine. And then Baba was like, when is it due? I'm like, actually, tomorrow morning. I hate the person I was doing that. But then I was like, no, it's fine. I went, no, because it's late. Because the thing is, it was optional. But I knew it's going to set me up. It's optional. And this letter coming from a doctor, I just knew somehow there's a role it's going to play. But, I just let it, I did not attend to it or discuss it earlier because it was optional. But I'm a sucker for points. And I was like, yes, it's optional, but I need it, especially coming from my senior at work, somebody I report to is surely going to carry some weight. And I'm like, I cannot. Ngimvuse ebusuku uba weyilalele usefika laphana and kumele uyatype yena ngabuleli. Uyatype kade driver. Hayi, noma uJehova ke ngahawukeli mina ke but ke nje akahawukele ke le sacrifice eyenziwe ubaba. So like I'm out of here. I guess I'm going to post this video because now I have 16 minutes. I have a vlog that I started a long time ago. I think I started last month because at some point I'm speaking about AFCON. So I had not collected enough footage for me to post it. Otherwise it was just going to be like, I think at most 16 or 1 minutes. But I'm going to post this. Please like my video and subscribe. Uma ungaga subscribe, like press on your subscribe. You're not going to pay anything for it. I know the term subscribe sometimes can be scary, but it's just you pressing, bro. It's just going to be you, sis, just pressing subscribe. I am out of here. Thank you for watching. So this is us closing the vlog. Bye.